One, two, one, two, one, two. Uh, yeah, let's get it, man. Let's just run this. Today we're gonna cover some manosphere bullshit. Uh, guys just going after each other for no reason. But everybody exposing who's a clown, who's not a clown. Well, who's the real one? Who's the good guy? Why nobody ever talk nice about one another? What type of man space is this?
Black Manosphere framework, he would become bigger than all three of us combined. And we all know who Kevin Samuels would become, the GOAT. But not everybody was happy with Kevin Samuels' success. And this is kind of what I want to get into today. On October 16, 2025, there was a particular live stream, the Angryman and Mumia Ali Black Manosphere Kings reunion show, in which the two of them would collaborate. Of course, I would not be invited and would not go if I was, because I don't like neither one of them.
Oshay Duke Jackson, he wouldn't go if he was invited because he don't like neither one of them. Let's go.
But it's okay. The feeling is probably mutual. We all know about my long-standing beef with the Angryman, and to be honest, he's not on trial for this particular show. What it seems,
brother, if you got beef with somebody, you can't put them on trial. But I understand what you're doing, just showing that everybody's a clown. But if you got beef, beef is beef. Putting a person on trial is a bitch. Let's go.
Like, it's two guys who used to be enemies themselves because, yes, the Angryman and Obsidian did beef, hashing things out and just catching up on old times. But then this part of the show happened.
He sent 100 to get a signed autograph copy of the Gospel of St. Kevin. Have you seen this? The Gospel of St.
Kevin? No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we put this book out. This was based on a conversation I had with Kevin about 2 weeks before he died on Easter Sunday, 2020.
These guys are sick, man. You brothers, I mean, support the brothers. Fuck it. Support the brothers. But for the most part, you brothers are that fucked up out here. Let's just talk about it. But support the brothers.
I said, listen, man, you're going to have to, a book is going to have to be written about exactly what you're talking about because people kind of, getting these little clips and kind of getting things out. And he understood exactly what I meant. He says, great idea, man. You should write it. So
Obsidian said, Kevin Samuels said, yo, it's a great idea. You should write it. It's impossible for anybody to believe that, brother. You should just say, yo, I wrote the book. I know Kevin, but saying that he said something, brother, you're embellishing, which is bullshit. Even if it was true, the man's dead. You wrote the book in that man's name. Let's go.
It took me a couple years to get in the headspace to write the book, but I finally did after coming back from the conclave in Houston, knocked it out in 90 days, right. 418 pages, 26 chapters. And I envisioned the book to look like a Bible.
Here is Mumia Obsidian Ali talking about a book he wrote about Kevin Samuels called The Gospel of St. Kevin. And this is very interesting, largely because when Kevin Samuels blew up, the two guys you're looking at and on the screen at different points had an issue with Kevin Samuels. But I'll get into that much later. Now,
So all the brothers are calling out the other brothers for being fake to another brother and then a brother. I mean, it is what it is, guys. This is the content. We're going to put it out.
Obsidian Ali, during the rise of Kevin Samuels, Obsidian Media Network supported Kevin up until about a month before Kevin died. When Kevin ended up going to New York City with media tutorials and reviews, the lead attorney in Dennis Sperling, Mumia Obsidian Ali was not invited. And that's something that hurt his feelings because he was in nearby Philadelphia. But he was not invited. I don't want to go into details about.
He don't want to go into details about why he wasn't invited. Why you telling the story then, nigga? He wasn't invited because he was a short king. All the other brothers were 6, whatever, and, tall brothers. And, the man's a short brother, so he didn't invite him.
Why he was not invited, but he was pissed off. And he didn't like Kevin for the time being. And let's move to the Angryman channel, a guy who, in my honest opinion, is phony as hell because when Kevin Samuels was living.
Now he calling Angryman phony. Let's go.
he was the biggest critic of Kevin Samuels. He would go live all the time talking bad about the man, calling him this and calling him that, and doing his best to assassinate the man's character. And now, since Kevin Samuels is dead and he's no longer, a so-called quote-unquote threat to the Angry Man has nothing but good things to say about Kevin Samuels, as if we forgot that he had so many bad things to say about Kevin Samuels. And this is the disgusting part of this interview.
You can get them while I'm on the air right now for the low price of $100, signed, 75 unsigned, to my Cash App, $ Obsidian Radio. I am signing books live on the air. You want to see me sign your book live on the air like I did for my brother Yusuf, like I did for...
There you go, guys. I mean, you know what it is. I mean, none of the younger brothers could fuck with Obsidian. I mean, he's an old man's barbershop, I guess.
My brother Johari, and I did for the Angry Man. All you gotta do is hit that Cash App.
Angry Man got the signed book from Kevin Samuels. Let's go.
$ Obsidian Radio, $ Obsidian Radio. Please don't forget to let me know who to sign the book out to and where to mail it to, because he's going to be going out first thing tomorrow morning.
Now, to be fair, I'm not going to blame the Angry Man for this. He probably had no idea that Obsidian had wrote this book.
He knew he wrote the book. The point is, Obsidian is ridiculous. He actually believes it. I mean, I ain't knocking nigga. Let these everybody do whatever they do. The brothers got fanfare, so be it.
And again, he is doing his best to be respectful, and whatever his feelings may be at the time towards Kevin, he's not probably going to say it on the stream because Kevin is dead and gone. So I will give him that much. But the fact that Obsidian Media Network would write a book out to the Angry Man channel, knowing that when Kevin Samuels died, Kevin Samuels couldn't stand the Angry Man, and that the Angry Man couldn't stand Kevin Samuels.
Right. That means Obsidian is a clown.
We'll give him that much. But the fact that Obsidian Media Network would write a book out to the Angry Man channel, knowing that when Kevin Samuels died, Kevin Samuels couldn't stand the Angry Man, and that the Angry Man couldn't stand Kevin Samuels, is fake as... It's fake as hell. Everybody...
I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, they said let Kevin rest in peace. They're going to use that man. They're going to abuse that man's name. And they're not the only ones. But when it comes to the manosphere, it's all about calling each other out. Who got more views than who? What happened to helping the brothers? How do you niggas end up with beef?
Everybody knew that the Angry Man hated Kevin Samuels, and that the Kevin Samuels hated the Angry Man. Everybody knew it. I seen so many of you dudes out there that disrespected Kevin when he was alive, and then now that he is, passed away, now all of a sudden, y'all want to grift off the man. Y'all want to grift off the man's legacy. When it came time to give him some money for his funeral and arrangements, it was only...
What are we doing? This whole internet is a grift. Everybody's grifting, man. Everybody's talking about everybody. I've came to grips with it, man. Ain't shit, like trying to help or be real. I don't know if the people want that. Everybody's grifting, talking about somebody else, whether it's Trump, whether it's this, whether it's that. It is what it is, man. So the point of Oshay, why are you doing this? Why are you talking bad about the brothers? And then what brothers do you talk good about? Who's good? Who's a good manosphere nigga?
Only a few of us that actually donated some money. I was in Europe and couldn't make the funeral, but I didn't hear about Obsidian giving any money, and that was supposed to be his boy.
I was in Europe. I couldn't make the funeral. Brother, you are outside the country. You can't do shit over here. So saying like you real because you couldn't make it ain't shit you could do over here except grift and talk about what's over here. Yes, you do have your African stuff, but you rather grift over here. And that's fine, brother. Let these that Naga, what's good, pimp?
Boy, and furthermore, let's get on Obsidian and how much of a crook he is. About a few years ago, the Obsidian Media Network was using one of my editors for a whole bunch of work. He used to ask me for a bunch of free shit. And that's kind of what Obsidian Media Network does. He's a guy, if he can use or manipulate people, he will do it.
There we go, guys. Oshay said if Obsidian could use people, he would do it.
You guys know I have my own production studio, and I wouldn't mind helping him out every now and then. Now, again, Obsidian Media Network don't have any problem with, people supporting him. But when it comes to him supporting other people, he won't. And that's the problem with him. He wants you to do things for him, but he won't do nothing for nobody else. And so me, a person who was supposed to be one of the big three, I lent.
This was the problem. I mean, it is what it is. I have come to grips with all this shit, but I can understand what happened. What happened was niggas like Oshay who ain't never, you can't say he get bitches or no bitches like that. Obsidian, he don't get bitches or no bitches like that. They had an early start, and they got the history behind them. When before this shit was cool to do. At least from what I see, people was excited to talk to Oshay Duke Jackson because he was early in the game. But as far as understanding the American gladiator and all that, he ain't trying to show you niggas shit about bitches. He is grifting on everything in America. Yes, he has his Africa stuff, but he won't just do that. That man got to do this America shit. But coming back over here shitting on the guys, knowing you way away, I would say it's just content. Let's go.
My editor out to him. At first, I paid for some of the stuff, just trying to help him out. Now, again, for a guy who's supposed to...
Yo, what's good, pimp?
What's good?
Hey, how long you known about Oshay Jackson?
Man, look, I've been listening. Look, I've been following Oshay for a long time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. See, I don't know how far everybody goes back, but I do see from dealing with this internet stuff, the history and the time spent with the people means a lot.
Yeah, nah, he Oshay is just one of them dudes to me that it's like you said, he's grifting off of the America stuff. He's not over here.
Right.
And he's a blackety black person.
Right.
The diaspora wars, all of that bull crap.
Yeah.
You got to take everything he say with a grain of salt like anybody else, bro, because I mean, like you said he can't speak on the he don't speak on the women. It's because he can't speak on the women. He's a simp. He's a simp, bro. He gonna teach people how to be simps. That's all he can do.
I mean,
and he say that.
Yes, he does. But like I said, now when it comes to brothers saying certain things like that, a lot of men give these people a pass. When it's like, oh, so you can't get bitches. What? Okay, so what is it? You got shit to say about bitches because you can't get them, or you rock with them and they act a certain way? You see what I'm saying? How is it? What is his experience?
He spend money on bitches. He spend YouTube money on bitches. No bitches. I'm just saying, he spend money on bitches. That's how he get bitches, bro. I mean, come on, let's be honest with it.
I keep telling you. A lot of these niggas remind me of bitches, not like a girly thing where they're taking the women's approach to life, where I could do good or bad by myself, and they don't even want the experience of a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oshay, he good with just, whatever he doing. And it's funny because he got bitches hosts of his other shows, and they seem like good people, but a lot of black men just don't want the relationship experience.
I mean, it's not worth it though. You can't. When you're dealing with the things that we deal with as men out here, especially be an American man, it don't matter where you at in the world. If you're an American man, it's certain things that these women expect from you that's just unreasonable.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So
they expect shit.
Oh yeah, they don't run into another American chick abroad because she gonna expect you to treat her. You know what I mean? But nah, man, look, forget them bitches. You know what I mean? Like that, and that's what Oshay is doing. But what he also doing, like you said, he always trying to make it a black thing and trying to down somebody.
Horrible.
He ain't no better than nobody.
And
you know, like.
Well, if you could talk on the bad, well, who's the good niggas? Like, come on, I don't like all that, man. If you could say who's bad, say who's good.
I had left a comment one time because he always got something to say about black dudes messing with other racial women and all that. And I left a comment like, bro, you can't speak on stuff when you ran from here. You ran. You don't even live over here. You a runner.
But he didn't run to get no bitch. He ran,
No, he ran to get away from what's happening.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, cause like to me, he sound like a closet Republican most of the time. But it's also like
he is definitely in the closet. He remind me of like just a fake ass person. Not saying that he's fake in real life, just politically correct. You know, like
like he don't want to. Like he is towing the line. He refused
talking about niggas.
But see, even with that, you still just towing the line because your audience, obviously, when you talk about niggas, you got a high female count in your audience when you talk about men so much, bro.
Wow.
Let's be real, because those are the ones who want to listen to that bullshit.
Right. That's crazy.
And of course, like if he gonna talk about Obsidian, he gonna get women to listen because women hate Obsidian. See what I'm saying? And I ain't saying Obsidian is this or that.
Right. Let's talk about that. Obsidian, I'm not sure if he still has his luster. Because times have actually changed a little bit. I don't know what his, like that old game is done. But it seemed like the older men just like it. It's like to hear it like some barbershop shit.
Oh no, it's definitely entertainment.
Okay.
But it's the same. It's the same. I don't see a audience getting huge. I think, like, to be honest, I think Pearl being the fucking grifter the way she was, then killed that audience. You see what I'm saying?
And Obsidian getting pushed off of YouTube because he was growing. When they got his ass off of YouTube, I don't see him getting that level of people back.
Yeah, but it's because the knowledge is broad now. Right. See, like you ain't about to. Once you started to get the young guys to understand the stuff that the older guys were saying, now you don't have to listen as much. You can see it. You can see the results happening and all the women complaining about how men have changed from young to old.
I'm glad you said that. Can we? We're gonna do that next show. But I do want to know if women are such bosses and doing their fucking thing. Why are they on the free food line in such droves?
Because they bosses of their own company that hires one person themselves.
Yo, son, I ain't never seen so many. And I'm not saying they ain't got cars, they ain't got cribs. Why are you going on the food line?
Because they can't buy food stamps.
And the other thing is, you need that government zaddy, huh?
See, you got to understand, like when they say people be buying lobster and all of this stuff on the food stamps and stuff, it ain't the poor people that be buying it. It's the people who buy the food stamps from the poor people.
I agree.
You know, it's them people who will pay 2/3. They'll pay a 2/3 price to get the food stamps. So you know what I mean? Like they'll give up $750 for $1,000 in food stamps. Then they'll go buy all the expensive shit. You see what I'm saying?
Now, if they're using so much money on food banks, will the food banks run out?
Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever, bro.
But they can always replenish it.
Yeah, but it's gonna take time. You'll have a better time pulling yourself up and going to do something to get you something to eat instead of waiting in the line. But you can't expect people who've been waiting in the line all their life to develop that mindset overnight.
Well, hold on here. Hold on, player. Hold on. So let me get this straight. So they could go get with a man and get some food, but they so used to being in line that they don't even know what to do with themselves.
Basically.
Wow. Real Talk Single Father said to you, he said, because these women be lying. They claim to be bosses, but behind closed doors, they're really bums. Does the food line showcase that?
Of course, the food line showcases that, bro. Look at how many women standing in the food line.
Yo, son, I seen some new shit today, and it just dawned on me. Well, these bitches got cars, they got everything. Man, why are you on the food line? And I'm saying, so you'll do that not to be with a man or sleep with a man, not to even get your refrigerator filled. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, who wouldn't do that? All these women.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna do it.
Well, you did.
When?
You said you was with that girl.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's as close to a food line as I'm ever get.
I'm not talking about food line. I was saying, why wouldn't you go fuck somebody to get your refrigerator foot filled? Y'all both having a good time. Even if you
Oh yeah, nah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but that like some people don't know how to not lower themselves, but just be reasonable with themselves to get ahead, you know. They have such high expectations.
Right.
And they're unrealistic.
I understand it. You believe you got your standard, but you're dependent on the government for that. You're not doing it.
Yeah, it's unrealistic standards.
And now you got bitches that, because it looks bad now, all the bitches that claim they ain't dependent on the government is dependent on the government now. Because these big working bitches are on these food lines.
Oh, bro, that's because them working bitches was buying food stamps.
And I keep sitting there saying, nobody is blaming the bitch to not go get a man. They encourage bitches to be alone and complain about the government. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
That means you don't have to be a nice person. Because to go get that money or that food from a man, you got to be nice at some point until you get comfortable enough where you could be a little cocky with it. You can't even do that.
No. You got to understand their cockiness. The cockiness that they had came from food stamps, bro. It came from assistance. It came from supplemental child care and free food programs for school. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I'm doing a lot of shows today before the afternoon, so we definitely got to do a separate show on that because they need to be called out right now that, look, y'all are horrible. You telling me you got to go to a food bank for food as a black woman? You are a disgrace.
They don't even need to be called out. Let them stand in that line.
I mean, you're a disgrace.
They about to be in that line in the cold. It's about to get cold.
Everybody want to dress like you. Trannies want to be like you, but you can't even get no food.
Trannies don't want to be like them. They want to be like the trannies. They wearing the tranny eyebrows, eyelashes, the hair, the makeup.
Here we go.
They want to be like the trannies. Trannies don't want to be like them. Trannies used to want to be like them. That's why they wore the makeup and bought the fake hair. They done flipped it. The all natural look is dead and gone and buried, especially when it comes to the sisters.
Yo, son, these bitches are at the bottom of everything. And this is the real one right here. But nobody talking about it because everybody seems to act like they care when they really don't. Look, these bitches are on the food line. And if it was a first come, first serve basis, you would see these people fighting, man. But you got to show your ID and stuff like that. So if you get in the federal, if you're a federal worker, you got to show that. If you're an EBT person, you got to show that. You can't just go get the food. Now, in my hood, you could just go get the food. I mean, they want you to sign some shit, but whatever. You know? Hey, Real Talk Single Father said this is what happens when you let a woman make her own decisions. They have bought into the idea of zaddy government, thinking that it will all be good forever. It will be all good forever.
That's real.
Who don't know that? They don't.
They don't. Yeah, that's been happening since the 70s. So like this, it's not even nothing new. This is just the first time that the government is not giving out freebies. So now you're seeing the repercussions of what accepting freebies really means. Ain't no freebies in this world. Everything has a cost. Even if the cost is once the program ends, you don't get anything.
You know what? Yo, let's shift that shit right now. I'm gonna change the title because I ain't got really much to say about these clowns. But let's finish this up and then let's get to these bitches.
Be this high value man.
What's wrong? How did that happen? How's that possible, huh?
And he's getting on his.
What the fuck?
It's June 2015, and your boy at different points had an issue with Kevin Samuels. But I'll get into that much later. Now, Mumia Obsidian Ali, during the rise of Kevin Samuels, Obsidian Media Network supported Kevin up until about a month before Kevin died. When Kevin ended up going to New York City with mediocre tutorials and reviews, the lead attorney in Dennis Sperling, Mumia Obsidian Ali was not invited. And that's something that hurt his feelings because he was in nearby Philadelphia. But he was not invited. I don't want to go into details about why he was not invited, but he was pissed off. And he didn't like Kevin for the time being. And let's move to the Angryman channel, a guy who, in my honest opinion, is phony as hell because when Kevin Samuels was living, he was the big.
That shit is wow. Oh, so Oshay is the boss around here. Nigga, please, let's go.
Knowing that when Kevin Samuels died, Kevin Samuels couldn't stand the Angryman, and that the Angryman couldn't stand Kevin Samuels is fake as. It's fake as hell. Everybody knew that the Angryman hated Kevin Samuels and that the Kevin Samuels hated the Angryman. Everybody knew it. I seen so many of you dudes out there that disrespected Kevin when he was alive, and then now.
What you think about? Now, I don't mind people holding on to the Kevin Samuels stuff for money. Well, what you think about what O'Shea's doing?
Bruh, come on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen to him, bruh. He sound like somebody who would get hit in the mouth if he was over here talking. Like, I'm just being real. Like, you'll punch him in the mouth. Like, shut up, bitch.
But he used to, I saw some of his old videos. He used to be cursing all the time and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. He's trying to stick to them guidelines to make his bread, bro. See, he done hit a certain number, and he ain't trying to go under that number.
How often, like I said, he can't say that people's grifting. That's all I could say. Because everything he do is a grift. All he do is talk about other people, which is fine, right? Ain't that fine?
I mean, it's going to have people who listen to the content because it's easier to destroy and make content with destruction than it is to be creative and uplift and keep them same amount of viewers. You got to have real talent to uplift people and keep that same amount of viewers the whole time.
He said Gladys Knight had a song called Mr. Welfare, Bitches Ain't Trying to Listen.
Money, and that was supposed to be his boy. And furthermore, let's get on Obsidian and how much of a crook he is. About a few years ago, the Obsidian Media Network was using one of my editors for a whole bunch of work. He used to ask me for a bunch of free shit. And
here we go. Here we go. Obsidian asking for a bunch of free shit. So what?
Yeah, why ain't you call it out then?
Right.
Like, why? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, like, come on, we ain't children no more.
Right. So what you want? People to look at Obsidian in a bad way? What you want?
Obsidian must be starting to get too much shine or something. for him to be making these videos. I don't know.
Right, because it definitely should be like a subscriber supremacy thing. You shouldn't be thinking about Obsidian. But Obsidian selling that book, you know.
And that book must be selling because he hating.
He's selling that book for $100 a pop. He got like 3,000 subscribers. So
Hey,
man,
look, let him do his thing.
right.
That's 300. that's 300. That's 300 bands. There you go.
Come on now. Come on now.
I lent my editor out to him. At first, I paid for some of the stuff, just trying to help him out. Now, again, for a guy who's supposed to be this high value man, and he's getting on his suits, and of course now he's on camera and showing himself. But at that time, he wasn't really doing that, and he was talking about how successful he was, how much money he had. But at the same time, he didn't want to pay for the editing. Well, anyways, my editor was doing a whole bunch of work for Obsidian and was giving him a good rate. And guess what happened with Obsidian? He refused to pay my editor. So my editor hits me up. It's like, yo, man, what's going on with Obsidian? I've been trying to contact him, and the guy won't pay me. So guess who ended up having to pay? Me. Bill over $1,000 that this guy who loves to help black men and supposed to be in the black manosphere will leave a guy who is black out to be paid because you don't want to pay.
What are we doing? What are we doing here? Fuck whether you was black or not. A man did a man wrong, but you understand where I'm coming from with the extra wording, a black man. So what you supposed to do? Hate Obsidian now? Come on, man. I used to fuck with Angryman back when him and Jap had the Angry Church, but Angryman is too emotional and he begged too damn much. I mean, the man, begging made him all that money. He should be happy now. It is working, so keep doing it. When it comes to this internet shit, man, I've come to learn that, look, everything goes, B. Everything goes. Trying to help brothers, I'm not sure about that, but you could try it. Maybe you'll get somebody to fuck with you if they like you enough. Talk your shit, do whatever. I couldn't tell you. All success is different on the internet. But with Oshay, he has his own success, but he's worried about Obsidian and them. Kevin's dead, man. Everybody's making money off Kevin. You gonna call everybody out? But that's when he went to saying, well, a black man did another black man and a brother, man, mano y mano.
Guy won't pay me. So guess who ended up having to pay? Me. Bill over $1,000 that this guy who loves to help black men and supposed to be in the black manosphere will leave a guy who is black out to be paid because you don't want to pay for the work. So I have to pay for the work. And that's the kind of slimy stuff that used to go on in the black manosphere behind the scenes. You see, guys would get on here and talk about how they want to bring black men together. And as soon as one black man start rising or start doing well or issue out an opportunity to help you, you would tell that guy to kiss your ass. And if somebody worked hard like Kevin Samuels and started doing well, you would get somebody like the Angryman who would then get jealous because he couldn't get along with anybody and start coming after Kevin Samuels. And then come back on the stream and then wait until after the man has died and try to rewrite history as if we didn't know what's going on. This is why I don't deal with these dudes. And I love the black manosphere, and I thought it was a great community.
This is wild.
That's why you can't let these people put you in the box. Don't claim to be part of the manosphere, none of that. Just do you and be your own self, and don't let them put you in the group, because everybody always want to try to say they're the leader of the group or something wrong with the group. And nah, man, don't listen to none of that crap.
That shit is fucked up that black men are like that. That shit is fucked up. Like I said, it's just content though, because that's all these people take this stuff for. And you have to realize that, guys. It's content. And it's because the audience, they love it. So, but like I say, why is Oshay trying to make people not like these other people? It don't matter. Kevin's dead. If Kevin was alive, they would like or dislike Kevin. It don't matter. So when
Kevin had a whole bunch. Kevin had a whole bunch of haters when he was alive.
Right.
So, and he still got a whole bunch of haters, and he ain't even alive. So,
right. That bitch Cynthia G was just calling the nigga worm food. Yeah, I was like, yo, I said, see, these bitches ain't shit. Just calling a nigga worm food the other day. So, you know, they hate Kevin whether he's alive or dead. It don't matter. What we do
But
know,
you know why? You know why they hate Kevin.
that's what I'm about to say. Because what we do know is that opportunity has been created for those brothers since his passing. He kind of like, if you wasn't going to be like reviewing Kevin or praising Kevin, you was, you know, in the middle level of this content thing, man. You was not gonna, you know, blow up.
Well, they hate Kevin with a passion right now, also because his message stuck.
I mean, definitely with the men.
Yeah, that's the game has changed out here. That's why they in them food lines, bruh. Cause the hey big head text ain't working.
I'll fuck you, but I ain't giving you shit. I'll give you shit this time, but not next time. Like, it ain't working. Not the way that it used to. You know? It's just like men are treating women like the internet now. You got to build a history with a man for him to do shit for you.
Even worse than that. It's even worse than that. Because depending on the history you built is going to be the what you get.
You damn right.
And a lot of that history ain't shit but clicks and views. There's no money being spent, bro.
It's sad, man.
And unfortunately, I had to leave it, not because I didn't want to work with black men anymore. I just couldn't work with these two dudes anymore.
And he is one of the three kings of the black manosphere. The story goes that it got started with three kings, me, the Angryman, and Oshay Duke Jackson. We all got started together and, you know, kind of did our own thing. And we kind of going in our separate directions. All of us have blown up in respective ways. Good on all three of us.
So when you hear Obsidian talking about me on this particular podcast, he mentions this. Yeah, he says we're all doing different things. We're all doing this and that. You know, we've all reached a certain levels of our life. Yeah, but we did reach different levels of life to the point that you can't deal with dudes who are not solid, dudes who are not loyal.
Brother, you ain't even in America, nigga. Fuck does it matter? What the fuck does it matter? And the secondary side is, so you basically trying to say that Angryman and Obsidian, they're not loyal to Oshay. Is that good or bad, Pimp?
Hey, you don't owe them. They don't owe him loyalty. No, do he look loyal doing this video?
Hell no. Like, I think what happened to Oshay, Kevin died, and he is basically irrelevant. You understand?
He ain't irrelevant. People still watch his stuff.
Yeah,
but they only watch his silly shit.
And Kevin was shouting him out. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin gave him a lot of props, you know, for being the cornball that he is from an internet perspective. He wouldn't be caught dead with Oshay Duke Jackson.
I mean, you good at what you're good at. You know, the celebrity junk, it'd be funny. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, he know how to put these videos together.
Yeah, and his editors, his editors are fire. I will give him that. You know, but like, people got to quit expecting other people to do what they would do for people, and you wouldn't have to make videos about your feelings being hurt.
So what? You paid for it. You made 1,000,000 times more than that. So what? I mean, it happens, man. Talk about them bitches that you paid and they misfucked you. They didn't give you the best fuck that you have. Because a lot of these niggas that pay for pussy ain't gonna never tell you the bad fucks. They just telling you that they're tricking. These bitches will take your money and misfuck you in a heartbeat.
Man, they'll take your money and not fuck you if you let them. So
that's a bad example. The better example is to misfuck you. To actually give you the pussy and make sure you're not getting the maximum enjoyment. You know? That's what tricking, you know, they never talk about those fucks, you know, from them tricking ass niggas.
dudes who have scumbag type behavior. And the fact that you're trying to monetize Kevin Samuels in his death with a man that hated him on the stream, that's ridiculous. That's fake. That's phony.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Everybody's monetizing Kevin's death. Okay?
Hey man, look. People
Everybody
gonna feel how they feel,
Kevin's
bro.
life. Huh?
People gonna feel how they feel, but the world is cold out here. So you know, people gonna get it how they can get it.
Right.
O'Shea,
Especially if they can't get their ass beat for it. Come on now.
ain't O'Shea monetizing Kevin's death by making this video and talking about it?
And all the videos that he made. But you got to remember, he was Kevin's friend, so he should be able to.
Hey, the man's still dead.
Right.
If you his friend, you should have some respect and not even say shit.
Shit is wild.
Let sleeping dogs lie. You feel me? But hey,
it's all content, man. So why is he trying to have morals?
He ain't having morals. He trying to make money. This video getting views. It getting more views because you reviewing it.
Right. Come on, man. Man trying to make money. You worried about what they doing? Like that's stupid. And ain't no morals in this game, pimp. This ain't the game of morals, from what I've learned.
Yo, morals will stop you from making money.
For real.
Having morals will stop you from making money.
That's what I was telling Real Talk Single Fathers. He said, "Angry man be at man asking for money, they giving it to him. Shit, I don't ask for no money, they don't give it to me. So you gotta understand how the game go, man. Morals won't get you paid. It's just the fact.
Hey, Angry Man. Some people find Angry Man very entertaining. You see what I'm saying? And they willing to pay. The number one thing that's bought in this world is entertainment.
Right.
That's the number one thing. Doesn't matter if it's sports, if it's movies, if it's sex. It's the number one thing that's paid for.
Drugs, whatever.
So, with that in mind, if you want to make some money, you better learn how to put your clown suit on and dance a jig.
Or be a worker. You know? And that's fine. But why does O'Shea have a problem with their form of entertainment?
Money starting to be more than his or something. It's giving hater to me, bro.
Passed away. I largely, for the most part, stayed away from the topic of Kevin Samuels as much as I could, right? Unless, he was proven right about something and this, that, or the other. But one of the things.
So would that make you good? What Scarface said. So would that make you good? Fuck you talking about? He makes Kevin Samuels content in a different way. So that makes him good. Okay?
Kevin Samuels passed away. I largely, for the most part, stayed away from the topic of Kevin Samuels as much as I could, right?
So would that make you good?
He was proven right about something and this, that, or the other. But one of the things you never find me trying to do is like monetizing Kevin Samuels' death or being unrealistic about how I felt about him. Me and Kevin Samuels had problems. He wasn't perfect, but he did a lot for me. I was able to do something for my mother I had never been able to do in my entire life. And Kevin sends my mother a Christmas card. And
what are we doing? What are we doing? Bro. What are we doing, man?
Hey, look, bro. Hey, Christmas. Hey, Christmas, bro.
What are we doing here, man? Fuck is wrong with you, man?
I thought this dude thought he's African or something, bro. What he talking about Christmas for?
He's grifting. Man's crazy. This content make these niggas crazy. I'm glad. Like I say, make your money, but brother, you are sick.
for me. I was able to do something for my mother I had never been able to do in my entire life, and Kevin Samuels was the one that helped me do that. And you know what? Every Christmas, his mother sends my mother a Christmas card, and I don't have to go ahead on and show everybody in the whole world about that relationship or anything like that. But because I was trying to be a real friend, and I was a real friend to him. But
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yo, I don't think people know that friend means fiend.
What are we doing? Fuck are we doing, man?
Oh man.
Fuck are we doing, man? It's a nigga you met off the fucking internet, nigga. And I'm not saying you can't have babies with bitches and long-term relationship with bitches, or have homie relation, no gay shit, but meet man and hook up and stuff like that.
Hey, bruh, I just want to say it like this right now. If you ever get super wealthy off of something I said on your channel and I don't get nothing for it, I won't have no hard feelings, bro. Okay. All right. There we go.
But you get to see
that's
who
what
your
it
real
sound
friends
like.
are when there's money involved. You see, Obsidian Media Network, he's the kind of dude that would do anything for cash, anything for clout, as long as you hit the cash app, as you hear him saying now, or as long as you're trying to help him fund his little lazy ass life, he'll do it. And
what are we doing? What are we doing? If nobody watch your videos, you don't get funded. We all trying to get funded. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Network, he's the kind of dude that would do anything for cash, anything for clout, as long as you hit the cash app, as you hear him saying now.
Anything like what? Fuck are you talking about? Anything? This is internet content, man. Fuck you mean, man?
Would do anything for cash, anything for clout, as long as you hit the cash app, as you hear him saying now, or as long as you're trying to help him fund his little lazy ass life, he'll do it. And he will screw over everybody who did it. Now let's talk about the whole Kevin Samuels intro commercial you saw. Kevin Samuels gave Obsidian Media Network that particular shout out for free during the time of his reign. And do you know what happened to Obsidian Media Network? Obsidian Media Network overnight became an Amazon bestseller. He made a lot of money off of the cosign of Kevin Samuels.
Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh?
Hey, T.
What the fuck are we doing? He made a lot of money. What are we doing?
Bro, I'm telling you, Obsidian got to be blowing up because you got to have people who love you and hate you. And obviously, this dude hate Obsidian.
What the fuck are we doing? The man made money, so fuck you want him to do? What, Oshay, what do you want him to do?
Obsidian Media Network overnight became an Amazon bestseller. He made a lot of money off of the cosign of Kevin Samuels. Right. Now, if we all want to be honest, Kevin Samuels on this live stream would shout us out all the time. He would shout me out. He would shout Obsidian out. But Obsidian needed a favor. Could you go ahead on and promote my book? And he did. And Obsidian Media Network made a whole lot of money. But do you think that Obsidian Media Network ever paid Kevin Samuels for that?
Well, hold the fuck up. Kevin ain't want nothing. What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. If the man didn't say pay me, then why the fuck do it matter?
What are we doing?
Haters everywhere we go, bro.
Hell no, he didn't. He wrote another book, this time being directed at women, and asked Kevin Samuels would he go ahead on and do that again, and Kevin Samuels declined. Why? Because nobody wants to be used all the time. And
what are we doing? What are we doing? The man said yes one time he made money. He said no the next time he didn't make a lot of money. So,
and since you couldn't use the man while he's living, you want to use a man while he's dead. And that's just crazy and that's disrespectful. And again, what I'm going to say is this interview, in my honest opinion, is not the Angryman's fault. He had no idea, in my honest opinion, that Obsidian was doing this. But the fact that Angryman is on there and you're signing a book called The Gospel of Kevin Samuels to the Angryman, knowing how much the Angryman hated and despised Kevin Samuels, shows how fake you are. You should.
That's true. That's true. But what does it matter?
Wait. He's doing what?
Obsidian stopped the show to do all this book shit and tell everybody that he signed one for the Angry Man. The Angry Man got his book and all this Kevin Samuels shit, knowing that Angry Man don't like the nigga.
Hey, wait. So Obsidian was giving clout to the Angry Man.
In what regard?
Like he said, he's signing his book. Like he just shouting him out too.
No, he's signing the book of Saint Kevin Samuels.
Oh, he's signing the book. Or what? And sending it.
Yeah.
And he gonna send it to Angry Man for free.
He's letting everybody know the Angry Man got his. Look at the Angry Man. He looking down.
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey. That's funny.
The Obsidian is a fucking meatball. Watch this shit. Watch this.
The show happened.
He sent 100 to get a signed autographed copy of the Gospel of Saint Kevin. Have you seen this? The Gospel of Saint Kevin?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we put this book out. This was based on a conversation I had with Kevin about 2 weeks before he died on Easter Sunday, 2022. I said, listen, man, you're going to have to. A book is going to have to be written about exactly what you're talking about because people kind of, getting these little clips and kind of getting things out. And he understood exactly what I meant. He says, "It's a great idea, man. You should write it." So it took me a couple years to get in the headspace to write the book. But I finally did after coming back from the conclave in Houston, knocked it out in 90 days, 418 pages, 26 chapters. And I envisioned the book to look like a Bible.
Here is Mumia Obsidian Ali.
Okay, so hold on.
So wait.
Hold on.
Media was not invited.
Hold on.
Let's move this.
Low price. Yusef on the 5 unsigned to my Cash App $ Obsidian Radio. I am signing books live on the air. You want to see me sign your book live on the air like I did for my brother Yusef, like I did for my brother Johari, and I did for the Angry Man.
There you go. Now,
So wait. Ain't he on the live with the Angry Man?
yes.
So why is it a problem?
I don't know. Because the Angry Man don't like Kevin and he's getting the book. I don't know.
But the Angry Man said, you didn't hear that nigga say, I don't want that shit.
No, he did not say that. He said, I didn't know that y'all did one. But
So
I guess as the live stream went on, he ended up getting one, purchasing one.
he just said he sent him $100 for it, bruh.
Yes.
So the nigga paid for a book written about a nigga he didn't even fuck with like that, but he obviously respect him because he paid for a book written about him.
Right.
Niggas is whack, bruh.
I don't understand.
Niggas is whack, bruh.
So
Come on, bruh.
So Obsidian wasn't supposed to ask Angry Man to buy one.
Man, I don't know. I agree with Bernie. Oshay, a cornball.
Hey Bernie, the link is in this one. The other time I was on Rumble, so I couldn't send the link, but the link is in this one, Bernie. Yeah, Oshay, he is something else.
It's here, the new party shop in Michael's. With just one tap on the app, you'll find
Why? Because nobody wants to be used all the time. Stevie Wonder saw it. And if I could have been able to get along with these dudes, I would have still been in the community. But you can't be in.
If I would have been able to get along
Oh,
with right.
So he hating.
Right.
He real hating because he ain't getting a signed copy and part of the community because he a cornball.
Hello. And most importantly, him and Kevin was against the Angry Man.
Yeah, but him and Kevin might have been against the Angry Man. Okay, I can understand the Angry Man. His name is literally Angry Man, so he gonna just be mad because somebody better than him in the first place. But the fact that he buying Obsidian's book about some stuff that Kevin done talked to him about. He sent the $100 on the live stream with him on the live stream for Obsidian to sign it. Like I can't understand why this needed to be a hateful content video made by O'Shea. Bruh, I'm lost.
I mean, two brothers that had problems came back together, supporting each other. What's
And they
wrong with
didn't
that?
reach out to O'Shea, so he's jealous.
That's it. But you ain't here, pimp. You ain't here. O'Shea voted for Kamala. Damn. Wow.
in the community full of dudes who were crooks, all right? And I'm not really talking about the Angryman because me and him Ben fell out. But Obsidian Media Network is the biggest crook in Black manosphere history. And it's
Wow. Wow. So now he's a crook because he wrote a book for on Kevin's name. But the white motherfuckers could talk about Confucius and Socrates, and they been dead.
I just want to say, I need all you black men to quit saying Kamala's name like Kamala, like a nigga would say it. She from India, and they say Kamala. They don't say Kamala. They say Kamala. Okay, thank you.
Well, the reason why we call her Kamala, is because we don't use the Indian stuff. We use the Hawaiian. We use the Hawaiian.
Yeah, she ain't Hawaiian. She Indian. Her dad Indian. Her name is Kamala.
Her name.
She smell like motherfucking.
Her name is Kamala, the wrestler.
Nah, she ain't no wrestler. Her name Kamala.
Her name is Kamala.
The Indian. The India from India over in Asia. She's an Asian. She's not a nigga.
Yes, she is. I broke it down many times how she talk about how she used to go to India with her daddy and all this bullshit. And how her mother left her daddy and said, I gotta go fuck him, get something in America and make sure everything's good. And the mother was supposed to come back and have her husband picked for her. You see? That was gonna make her daddy proud. That the mother was gonna come back and let Kamala's grandfather pick the husband for the mother, but she got Americanized and fucked the Jamaican, you know. And her mother saw that Kamala and them should latch on to the black movement.
Yeah, but her mama and her daddy call her Kamala. They don't say Kamala. They say Kamala. So call her Kamala. Okay.
His ideology, it's his framework, it's his blueprint, and I got to give him props because he's a genius for that. He stood up for black men. Unfortunately, he couldn't live by the ideological framework that he wanted everybody else to live by. You know what I'm saying? It was okay for him to beg and be dishonest and to be deceitful, but he wanted everybody else to not be like him. And that's why me, him, and Angryman are all at odds to this day. Largely because the stuff that was being preached behind the scenes about black male unity all really came about black male dollars and how much cash app somebody could give and how many super chats somebody could give. And it wasn't about really helping black men. It wasn't about black men developing. It wasn't about black men being better fathers. It was a sham. It was.
Brother, don't you dare say better fathers. You and Obsidian don't ever get to talk about that. You don't even know what it feels like to have a pregnant woman. You'll never be a father. Because you don't, I'm not saying that you have to be. I'm just saying stop talking about the black father shit when you don't understand what it takes to be a black father.
Hey, it's crazy how everybody talk about how it's bad black fathers, but ain't nobody talking about how all these bitches is holding the kids away from their daddy.
No. See, we don't use that. I mean, we use that argument, but the point I'm saying is a nigga like O'Shea and Obsidian, they often try to talk about black fathers. Put yourself in a position, get a bitch pregnant, let a bitch have your baby, see what it is to whether you would be there or not, and whether the conditions you would be there under or not. You know, like they don't get to say that shit. They don't know how rough it is what bitches went with this whole baby thing. You know? I mean, these bitches got babies by real NBA, NFL niggas, and it don't work out. Don't you get it? This baby thing is different after you become a father, and you was a father that fucking thought everything was going to be all right. How did it go bad? Whether you got a bunch of money or not. How did it go bad? So you can't just say, oh, we helping black fathers. Motherfucker, you don't know what it is to be a black father with these gladiator bitches. Some of the most heartbreaking shit that men go through. I was going through the channel the other day and I found the story where the man was saying he had like 3 babies. He ain't seen none of them come out the pussy. You know, that's the type of pain niggas go through being a fucking black father. Don't even get to see their baby come out the fucking pussy. I mean, you niggas don't understand, man. Think that shit ain't heartbreaking? That man cried. And a lot of men don't get to see their babies come out the pussy. You think he didn't want to see it? Sometimes, maybe no, but for the most part, yes. Why does it not happen?
Was a scam, and a lot of black men started to notice it, right? Then now, don't get me wrong, we wasn't nowhere near as bad as the white manosphere, but what it came to was corruption, money, and greed. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wasn't messy or I didn't have problems in the community, of course, like everybody else did. But I'll accept the problems that I had. I'll accept to the brothers that, yeah, you know what, we had a good thing and we messed it up, and we could have been a lot further in the process. And of course, when you get older, you become more mature. But it was never gonna work with that guy Obsidian and me. It was never gonna happen. And I'm gonna put him out here for the fraud that he is. So guys, what do you think?
I'm going to put him out here for the fraud that he is. What's up with that? Oh, you left? Nigga left. Homie left. But what you guys think about this Oshay shit, man? You know? I mean, we know he's a cornball, but he's going to hateration now. Oh, no, I'm not hating. I got a bunch of subscribers. I got a bunch of channels. So why you doing it? Well, I'm just putting it out there for what? So people could not support this shit? Well, it would be best if niggas don't support this shit. Why? I just don't like the nigga. So step to that man. I'm in Africa, though. Right.
Cornball.
I mean, cornball. Come on, man. What are we doing? But I wanted to have fun with you niggas with that for a brief second. We about to cover boss bitches with cars still got to go to the food bank. Does that mean your pussy is garbage?
Bro, I was watching a video where the lady said that she about to get evicted for not paying rent.
Right.
And the government only been shut down for 30 days or 31, 35, something like that.
Yeah, hold on. Please hold that thought. Sorry about that. And we're going to title the show, because I don't know if any of y'all know. So y'all heard that the judge said Trump's supposed to fund the SNAP, right? Y'all heard that part, right? You heard that, Pimp?
That Trump said he want to fund SNAP?
No, the judge said that Trump is going to have to fund the SNAP, at least partial. You heard that?
Oh, okay.
You ain't hear that?
Not really. I don't get food stamps, so I don't keep up with the food stamp data.
Hold on. So if you didn't hear that, you damn sure ain't hear the second part. Trump appealed it.
Of course he did.
So all that shit is still going to be on pause, son. Nobody is talking about that. Trump appealed it. So, yeah, the judge said you could do it. We in appeal. So they got to keep waiting and waiting and waiting.
Well, the judge don't have power to tell the president what the hell he got to do anyway. He could literally just ignore them if he wanted to. Because they are not the president. They can't usurp his power and just start making orders like they the president.
I believe that it's all about, like the first term, it's all about trying to fuck his presidency up. It's the worst shit you ever saw, man.
Yeah, but you try as you like. You can't. It's over. He done been president twice. It ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. He doing what he want to do, what he really wanted to do the first time.
You got to understand, they went all the way to a pandemic, and now I'm having scary thoughts. And now with all the flights and stuff, like they're looking for a catastrophe when this man is in office. It is ridiculous. Why we just can't live, man? This shit is fucked up, man.
I'm gonna tell you why we can't live, because we keep letting women make too big of decisions in our country.
Yo, they fucking messing this man's presidency up, creating pandemics and stuff to fuck up our freedom. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it take the people to believe the bullshit. So I mean,
know, but they are more steep than anything else, man. You know?
I'm just saying.
Like, I could see something. They trying to make like something happen. I can just see it.
New York was shut down. Georgia wasn't shut down. Just so y'all know. I like Florida wasn't shut down. You know what I mean?
Like, Miami wasn't shut down. I ate IHOP. IHOP was crowded as all hell with the,
I'm telling you.
I was down there.
And it's funny because Atlanta tried to be shut down, but it's in Georgia, so it wasn't shut down. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and the funny part is New York wasn't shut down. It's just that people, like I said, they have a sheep mentality. I'm somebody, you know me, I ain't take no jab. Wasn't no natural air that I've been breathing gonna kill me. And me and my homie, we went everywhere during the shutdown in New York. Everywhere. Everything was open, just that people are more street. People are more street. You know? Like people hanging out all the time. The damn beaches was open, everything was popping. You know, but people wasn't.
Yeah, the barbershop was thick. Wasn't nobody worried about COVID. Why they getting their hair cut, nigga? Hey. Man,
yo, that's it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This women shit, it is bad, but it seemed like, and that's another video I gotta do. Trump, somebody got in Trump's ear where he's benefiting off this pussy. You see what he's doing now? He got this new thing called Trump RX, where he got the IVF drug for bitches with bad pussy. Now he got the GLP drugs. He signed a deal with Wegovy and the other shit, Ozempic, where it goes directly through Trump RX for all these fat bitches and all these bad pussy bitches. He is making a fucking killing off of these bitches. Somebody got in his ear.
I mean, that man know where the money at. You don't spend your entire life learning where the money is, and then not be able to allocate your assets to funnel off some of that money.
People don't understand.
That's all he's ever did.
He's directly making money off pussy. And you stupid niggas don't get it. Trump gets it. You bitches got bad pussy? I got all the IVF drugs for you at Trump RX. They cheaper than the shit that you getting out there. I signed a deal with these people, but it got to go through Trump RX. You bitches are fat and fucking lazy. We signed a deal with Ozempic and Wegovy. You get it for a lower price. Oh, you paying up $450? We got it at Trump RX for $125.
Straight up.
Black bitches are so stupid that they gonna go get it. But you don't like Trump. You're a fake, fat, fucked up pussy bitch.
Yo, and one day, the men of the community is gonna quit letting them say that they the leaders.
Men are stupid. Men are too stupid to do that. I don't know what's gotten into
men be wanting pussy, bruh. Let's be real about it.
Okay.
They be wanting pussy, so they don't stand up.
Okay. Because my niggas ain't stupid. My niggas ain't stupid. I know my niggas ain't stupid. They are sick of these bitches. If we ain't winning, we ain't spinning. For real. Like, women are pissed at men nowadays, son.
Hey, I ain't gonna do nothing but get even more upset. they gonna get more upset to the highest levels of upsetivity because we ain't going back.
Right. Men have caught up to speed, which wasn't a fast catch. Your game is elementary. We just didn't know that you was that critical with your bullshit behavior. So now that men have caught up to speed, niggas are like, what's up? We fucking or not? Oh, you got to do this and that for me. See you later. Like it's
and they ain't even getting to see you later. They are literally getting no text back.
Bye-bye.
Ghosted is becoming the new text back.
Right, and women keep fronting out here like they are. Ma'am, y'all been stopped winning. Niggas been stopped giving you the attention. Niggas been stopped protecting you. Niggas been stopped providing for you. You been stopped winning. That shit is crazy. Been stopped winning.
Me bill over $1,000 that this guy who loves to help black men and supposed to be in the black manosphere will leave a guy who is black out to be paid because you don't want to pay for the work. So I have to pay for the work. And that's the kind of slimy stuff that used to go on in the black manosphere behind the scenes.
So he's trying to expose what happened behind the scenes. Would that make him?
A sucker?
Right. You a bitch made nigga. Like saying it now is what?
You ain't teach your people how to get their money before they do their work.
Why you ain't talking? I mean, what was you going to do? You ain't in America. What was you going to do?
No matter if you're in America or not. If I'm doing something for you for work, for money, when I'm done with it and ready to send it to you, my payment need to be in my account or it ain't getting sent, nigga. I will keep it. We will just get rid of that. Oh shit.
So
you in my blind spot, fucker.
So Oshay and them is a clown.
Of course.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up. Why Oshay gotta be like that, B? Why he trying to down brothers in America when he ain't even here? Why he gotta be like that? Serious.
I mean,
serious though.
Think about these people.
That shit ain't right.
All of them ain't doing nothing but fight. And it ain't even all of them, because obviously Obsidian and Angryman, they ain't fighting over money.
Right.
It's Oshay. Obsidian and Angryman understand that they collaboration was about to make them make more money. Right. So to me it just sounds like Oshay just jealous, right? Just jealous.
And do you think Oshay can apologize and brothers will take him back?
They don't need him.
Will they take him back?
Why?
Will they take him back?
I wouldn't. No, I'm gonna say no.
All right. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. They will
only take him back. They will only take him back if he can increase their numbers, and he can't.
Wow. It's a numbers game. He took the friendship out of it.
It was never a friend. If you thought it was a friendship game from the start, then you obviously don't understand the rules of making money out in this piece, right?
So why is he mad?
Because he ain't making as much money as that. He ain't getting that. You said that book $100?
Yeah.
Oshay can't sell $100 book.
Woo. Woo. Unless he used Kevin Samuel's name.
And it still won't rock because because what happened with the first book? The first book was endorsed by the man.
He got endorsed.
So every book from that, the next book still got Kevin's endorsement, even though he ain't here. See, Oshay can write a book about Kevin, but it ain't been endorsed by him.
No, it hasn't. That man had an endorsement. That means something.
That means a lot. That means I trust this man's intellect to write the book from a very intellectual person. As a matter of fact, O'Shea said that they was saying, or the video Obsidian said that he was telling Kevin about the book, that he need to write the book,
Right.
and Kevin said you should write it.
Right.
So hey,
Whether he lying or not, he got the endorsement for the first one, so it don't matter.
and people bought it.
Yes, O'Shea said he made a bunch of money.
Man, O'Shea didn't get none of them. He didn't get no shout out. He didn't get a book signing with the first book. You see what I'm saying?
And he can't
See,
apologize.
like my whole thing is they was all mad at Kevin, bruh. When Kevin blew up, they was all mad at Kevin. So why is he even making a Kevin in defense video? I don't understand it, bruh. I thought we were switching to the bitches.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man. I was just thinking, man, what time is it, man? Should I have my food first or second? You know? I got a nice smoothie set up. You know? Ain't like these, you know, Bernie won't cash app a nigga. What I'm supposed to do? But I got some shit set up where we gonna cook the fuck out of these bitches. You boss bitches on the food bank line. You got your car, you got all that shit. You got your crib, but you still on the food bank line. How is it possible? How is it possible? Because we ain't gonna talk about the fact that you got that pussy between your legs. Yo, how come pussy don't matter no more and bitches would rather stand on the food line?
Because nothing matters as much when it's overpriced.
I agree with that. Now that was game. Y'all heard that? Repeat that, pimp.
Nothing matters as much when it is overpriced.
Now that's game for your ass. You hear me? And that's what bitches just don't seem to get. You are overpriced. You do not matter. They just don't get it. So what they do? They run to the food bank line. And guess what they get? Food from anywhere. Now that's my thing about a food bank line, which I don't mind. I'll make my bitch go on the food bank line to get me something if I want. I say, bitch, go get some onions. They got bananas or something like that. Get some bananas. Oh, they got rice. Go get that. I'll make that bitch do that if I felt like it. But once you get past that kind of food, I want to be able to pick my own foods. I want to be able to pick my, you know, whatever else I want. I don't want to just have to have it handed out to me. I want to pick it. I want to look at the date. I want to, you understand?
Yeah, and you know, if they made food stamps like WIC, if they did food stamps the way they did WIC, where you can only buy certain items, it would be less people on them bitches.
Right. See, but that's what I think about the food bank. I think we're saying the same thing here. See, when you can go pick your own food, it's a beautiful thing. When you can't, it ain't so pretty. You know? And another thing, black bitches can't make food bank. Well, it all depends on what food bank you get, because the shit we saw that they was giving for the federal workers was good stuff. They was giving them bitches short ribs, Cheetos, all sorts of shit. But when you break it down to the low level, black American bitches can't cook that bullshit food and make it taste good like Hispanics or Caribbeans or older black women. So they really fucked up. They gotta go get frozen nuggets and shit like that. They don't know how to cook food. You understand?
Yeah, nah, I ain't hip. I ain't been with a bitch who can't cook, so.
Nah, these bitches can't cook. Matter of fact, we gonna cover that in the food bank video as well on how bitches can't cook, and I'm gonna show y'all how we gonna tie the two together. How if they was going to the food bank, they don't know how to make that shit like a Jamaican bitch would make it or something like that, or a woman who knows how to cook. They can't make the best
see,
food.
that's what's crazy because the little young black bitch that I fucked with, she was 30. You know, she was half Jamaican, so she could throw down.
Right. Big difference.
And then one of my other people she around my age, she a few years younger, but she could cook her ass off. So black chick.
That's dope. These new bitches don't know how to do that, apparently.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
These new bitches cannot go to the food bank and make that food taste good. Impossible. They don't know all of the crafty shit that a bitch that know how to cook could do. With like chicken legs or some shit. You know what I mean? Some shit that, people wouldn't normally, get. But a motherfucker that know how to cook could make them chicken legs edible. Yeah, these black bitches are fucked. Like, it's way bigger than some damn food stamps. And that's what we're going to cover.
Sound like it's tough out here for people.
No, son, it's way worse. That's why we're going to break it down, because it's worse than people think. Like, we're going to cover that shit on TikTok, whatever, how bitches don't know how to cook. And then going to a food bank, if they ain't giving you no frozen fucking nuggets, we saw they giving them bitches like raw meats. Black bitches don't know how to cook that.
They don't know how to let it marinate.
Hell no. If they did, I doubt it. I'm gonna say no.
Wow.
I'm standing on it.
That's deep.
I'm standing on it.
That's deep. You saying that with inflection, bro. You
and I'm already
standing on it.
I'm already somebody that wouldn't eat at any bitch house. And these bitches, I know they way worse than the bitches' houses that I wouldn't eat at that could cook. Come on.
Damn, bro. That's tough.
They ain't got no swag like that. They live their lives going to the store, getting fucking Starbucks, then McDonald's, and then going to some fucking happy hour, eating fish tacos with fucking, what's that shit?
Tilapia.
Yeah, all this and enchiladas and all this. What's that fucking ingredient they use? That fucking chime, whatever the fuck they use, enchilada. Man, they ain't cooking, my nigga. They going to take trips and eat raw cut lamb from Peru, some other shit. They don't know how to cook, my nigga.
Not eating raw cut lamb. They don't know nothing about raw cut lamb. That's
Brother,
actually
when they take
very
their vacations, they get to go do all of that. I've covered it. Everything to show.
So wait. You saying the only time they eat elegant stuff is when they ain't at home?
Yes. Happy hour, brunch, a next restaurant with their bitches, go out for the week. It is never at home for the most part. And with these new bitches.
Yeah, that's deep.
We're going to cover that.
That's deep. I ain't hip.
Yo, son, my second baby mama couldn't cook. And she could, from what I hear, last time I spoke to her, she learned how to cook, because I would definitely criticize the fuck out of that bitch. I was like, you are horrible. You can't even cook chicken parmesan. You can't do shit. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. But yeah, man, these bitches can't cook. And that's late in my generation. Think about the bitches after that. It only got worse. I mean, these bitches going to Starbucks and happy hour every day. And you know how these bitches, well, at least in New York, they got their little bag from their nice little restaurant, taking it home.
Oh yeah, that's everywhere. But
Yeah, that's what they do,
you
man.
know, yeah, nah.
Yes, no, we gonna break them down. We gonna break them down. I'm glad we came up because it's bigger than the food bank. They don't know how to put that food together like little mommy, like Hispanic mommy and the older black woman. They don't know how to put it down. They looking
That's
for
deep.
frozen fucking nuggets. You know what they looking for.
That's deep, bro.
Think they know how to fry fish and all that shit? Hell no. Are you kidding me?
That's easy. Frying fish is easy.
You think they know how to do that? Hell no.
That's like fucking boiling fucking noodles.
Bitches can't fry no fish. Matter of fact, let's go to the old question. Do you think bitches that's 30 and younger are cooking cabbage?
Making cabbage.
30,
Oh
30
man,
and younger. 30 and younger.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Right. What about 35 and younger?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Hold
35-year-olds
on.
know how to cook cabbage and potatoes. These bitches don't know how to cook cornbread. These bitches don't know how to cook shit. And we gonna break it down. We gonna get excuse me. We gonna get specific too. We gonna say what bitches don't know how to cook, and we gonna say tuna casserole, and we gonna type it in. Do bitches know how to cook tuna casserole? And you gonna hear bitches say no. Do bitches know how to cook chicken legs? We gonna get specific. We gonna break these bitches down. Do bitches know how to cook chicken breasts? Do bitches know how to cook hamburger helper? What the fuck? Hey, yo, do bitches know how to cook baked macaroni? I mean, they cannot cook this food. Do bitches know how to cook rice? Like, I'm trying to show you niggas what's the real game. And we're going to talk about how Thanksgiving is canceled. Trump appealed. They definitely can't bake. Talk to me, Bernie. We gonna cook them. We gonna cook them. We gonna get down to every food. Do bitches know how to make a turkey? Do bitches know how to make a ham? I mean, anybody can make a steak, but we're gonna say, do bitches know how to make a steak? Do bitches know how to make ribs? And you're gonna see that by them going to the food bank don't mean shit. Do bitches know how to cook broccoli? And you're gonna see what it's gonna be. Bitches gonna be like, well, I just go get my cut vegetables frozen. Well, you better hope they give that shit to you at the pantry. These bitches don't know how to cook no veggies. Not no fresh veggies. They better hope they give that shit to you in a can or frozen. You know, I'm trying to tell you niggas something, man. They don't know how to cook. Going to the food bank means what? Means what? They get some goodies, some fruits. You know they ain't gonna eat that. They probably eat the onions. You know, you could cut onions with anything. You know how it is, players. Come on, man. Talk to me, man. Y'all know how it is. You know how the food go. What you don't know is they don't know how to cook. I mean, as a man, you ain't eating that at any bitch crib. And that's even if the bitch know how to cook. You ain't eating that. So a bitch get a bag of potatoes from the food bank. What's she gonna make? Baked potatoes, French fries. mashed potatoes, and another vegetable, string beans. What's she gonna do with those potatoes? Home fries? What's she gonna do? That bitch gonna be stuck. All right, so I'm gonna regroup them, man. I'm gonna regroup it up, and we'll cook them bitches, man. I'm gonna set everything up.